Hey! Okay, first things first. Those of you who are here to watch me play League of Lasagna, I'm done for the day. Actually, not really. I have a game tonight at 9 to play versus Schalke, but for now I'm done for the day, so thank you very much for watching me. I guess today wasn't too int, but you know, do my stuff on the Rift. I shall see you guys next Friday and Saturday. Should be here for lunch during those days, like today and yesterday and last week. It will be a routine eventually, just like this. So, see you then. And for those of you who want to stay and talk about life, I'm staying and talking about life for like 15 minutes or something. So if you have any questions, just hit me up. I'm here. Is coup de grace worth taking? No. I made that mistake for way too long. I used this rune for way too long. I swapped doing worlds last year, but okay. I think you should have been using it until they removed the adaptive force. So before, coup de grace gave adaptive force on takedown, which basically meant in a team fight, if you got an assist on anyone, you got adaptive force. So then I think it was worth to take actually. And I also think it was 10% more damage to 40% HP target, or less than 40% HP target. I think it was an 8, I think it was a bit more. But even then, the adaptive force was, to me, the reason why it was like really good, or like a must almost. But now you have no incentive anymore. So I regret not swapping earlier. But I made a change during Worlds 2020 and I haven't looked back ever since. Like maybe for solo queue. Okay, I guess it's a legitimate question actually, because for solo queue I can agree that cutdown is most of the time actually useless because well, no one plays tanky champions, and even if they do, they build them with damage. So it makes sense to take coup de grace anyways, but I don't know. In competitive, I wouldn't. But yeah, maybe in solo queue, it's just the best anyways. But back when this rune had adaptive force, that's when it was at its peak, I think. Which it no longer does. I actually don't know exactly when that was removed. I will check right now. Check this right now. Coup de grace, League of Legends, League of Lasagna, patch history, version 9.8. No longer grants 9 bonus stack damage or 15 AP for 10 seconds upon scoring a champion takedown. So after patch 9.8, I think it was much worse. Which was a year after or a year before I made the change, I guess. So I was a year late on making the change, but yeah. I think this was a big one on this rune. Is Pta Viable on Kaisa? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. There was a time when this was the main rune on Kaisa. I also think if you're building AP, footwork is not bad because the 80 AP scaling on footwork is the same. So I'll just double check so I'm precise with my information. But basically it says energized attacks heal you for 3 to 60. And then you have like 0.3 bonus AD and 0.3 bonus AP. Which means since you get usually a lot more AP than AD, if you're an AP champion, footwork is better than if you're an AD champion. So I think you can consider footwork if you're building AP Kaisa. But even then, I think Halo Blades is kind of hard to beat because with Halo Blades you are like you're with kill pressure level 1 already, I feel like. Like 3 fast autos and then 2 for proc, or 3 fast autos and W for proc, like that's so much crazy early game power that you wouldn't have otherwise. If you played PTA or footwork, you wouldn't have this, then you'd be farming much more. So I would not sway away from Halo Blades if I played Kaisa myself. But I don't think it's not like you're trolling, it's just you might as well not. Halo base is more than fine. Yeah, I'll try to get my tattoo later this year. Or tattoos, I guess. I have a lot of good ideas, but yeah. It's hard to plan anything with Corona again, as I mentioned earlier. So I just try to not plan anything, and then once Corona is over, which it hopefully is this year, then I'll start planning stuff again. Like, yeah, getting tattoos and maybe a piercing or two. We'll see. But that's for Sweden. In Berlin, I will not do this. In Berlin, I'm here for work, so don't wanna start scheduling stuff on the side. I think that's risky. You're very good at acting. I will politely disagree. I don't think I'm particularly good at all, actually, at acting. I think Caps is insane, like really insane at this. But I'm getting there. I mean, in Fnatic, we never did this, kinda. Like, we never scripted videos and tried to act them out. Like, we would just go with the flow, like, just go by natural and try to get content through there. Worked sometimes, didn't work sometimes. Usually was depending on roster, like if we had goofy guys or not. But in G2 they have, I guess, both. Some videos we do are scripted and some are by nature or just going with the flow. So it's very new for me to do sketches and stuff. But I think it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like reminding me a bit of school where you used to have this at times, or if you weren't doing it yourself, you're looking at someone else doing it. I think it's a lot of fun actually. If you take it that way, it can also be that you don't, and then it's really annoying. But I think it's like fun to watch and fun to do, so I don't mind it at all. I just wish I was better, but I think that comes with time. League of Cringe, what is that? Is that something they announced recently? G2 content? Just gonna look to see what it is. Please don't go on. Okay. Oh, we haven't filmed any of this. I see now what you mean. But no, we haven't filmed any of this. At least not yet. So I don't know if it's like something they want to do down the line, but right now we haven't done any of this. You have some low elo friends you would play normals with if you have the time. I mean, low elo or not, I have some friends I'd like to play or not play. I mean, just hang with if I have the time. Otherwise, I mean, even when I play normals, I play alone sometimes. It's not like I want to play normals to play with friends. That's not the idea here. I want to play normals because I feel fucking bad if I play ranked and I first time a champion or I roll and run it down. So I'd rather do that in normals. And then yeah, just being able to play new champs and stuff without like the added pressure, I think it's nice. But if I could do it in ranked, I would do it in ranked. I just think it's better to do it in normals. But it's not to play with my friends. With or without them, I would play. It's just if I can, I might as well. It's it's hard to find the time to spend with them. Sometimes I feel like due to my job. So whenever I get the chance, I try to take it, even if it's just an hour. Like it doesn't have to be that we're playing as well. Even if it's just an hour of like talking or something, it's nice. It's a little bit of a relationship, tiny. Thank you for that's gifted subs, right? I'm really bad at Twitch, but I think that's gifted subs. Thank you. What music do you listen to? Right now I'm listening to So I have three Spotify playlists that I listen to right now. One of them has the bio following dark and moody progressive house / electronic on the late night highway. It's called Night Rider. Then there's one which is called Transmission, setting sights on banging trance and progressive with Armin van Buuren. And then there's one called Low Key Tech, which is like chill techno / tech house. I would say the trance one is the one I listen to the most right now. Very much like trance right now. I don't know why, but I think it's from last year where I like in the beginning of the year before Corona, I partied a bit for like the first time for real in Berlin. And then at one of the parties there was trance being played. And I didn't really know what it was until then, which kind of sounds weird now that I really enjoy it. But yeah, I didn't really like listen so much to it before. So at one of the parties I heard some trance and I thought, wow, this is great. And then after that I've just been like big fan, I guess. I listen to it quite a bit. But yeah, it's not like one style specifically. Usually it's just more party. I like trance, techno, house, particularly progressive house, I think. Not sure about just like normal house. Not my thing. Anyways, next question. Describe your dance style. Um, don't have one. I mean, I never practice dancing or anything like that. I just do what feels right. I don't think there's a right or wrong. At least that's what I learned over my years of seeing people dance and doing it myself. Like there's no right or wrong. It's just whatever feels right to you. I think if anything, actually, even if you are technically the worst dancer, if you wanna put it that way and be really just, you know, proper with your words. Let's say you're a bad dancer, but you feel good yourself doing it. You ooze confidence. I don't know, like you just seem to be really, really enjoying yourself. Then I think it looks better than if you're a good dancer but you're uncomfortable maybe or not really confident or not really like feeling it, then I think it just looks worse anyways. So I don't think it's about being a good dancer or a bad dancer. I think it's just whatever feels right to you, do it. I don't think I don't think there's a right or wrong. Just do what feels right to you, and then if you're comfortable with that, then it will look good. It will look like you know what you're doing, even though you probably don't. But yeah, I do dance. Dancing is like the entire thing of partying. I feel like dancing is like why I enjoy doing it. But I would say if you had to look at then with the words again, I'm a bad dancer, I think, but I'm very comfortable with dancing, so it looks fine. But I would say I'm a bad dancer, yeah. I have zero experience, like zero, none. But I feel like I don't give a shit, when I'm on the dance floor, so it's fine. I'm not gonna dance. Answering the question is already enough. This is where the line goes, okay? Like this is it. I'm supposed to be like a professional League of Legends player, like not a. Because it feels like we're talking about dancing and music, and it's like I'm losing my professional League of Legends player status, and I'm going somewhere else with this. So I think we stop there. This is the line. This is yeah, where it ends. Maybe in another life. Or maybe if you find me in a Berlin club somewhere, then sure. But for now, it's a no on my end. I can't wait though, actually. I really can't wait until the clubs open again. I had so much fun in the beginning of last year before Corona happened. Even though I only went out 3 times, I think. I think I went out 3 times before Corona happened. And still, I just feel like I miss it so much. But I think it might also have been the people, because one of those times, actually two of those times, I was with Peke. So like, it was maybe the people, maybe not what we did, just the fact that I was there with him. And Cyanide was there as well once. One of the times Cyanide was there. So maybe it was the people. I don't know. But I missed it a lot. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. So hopefully when Corona is over, I can go back to doing that. And then I'll find out for sure if it was the people or the place. I have a feeling though it was the people. Like partying with Peke and Cyanide, oof, it's hard to beat. I don't even like. Yeah, I don't even know if it was related at all to the fact that we were clubbing. It could have just been that they were there. We actually did some dancing though. So when we were having our Riot content day, which they do before every split, so what they do is before every split they have like an entire day where you come to the studio and then they film like all the V-roll and stuff that they use for all the match of the weeks, the pre-game, post-game stuff that they show on air. Like basically every shot you see of us, you know, yeah, like this is from that day. And on that day, in one of the shoots we did, which was like a video more than a picture sort of thing, they actually asked us to dance individually. I was there just by myself, and then later whoever else was there just by themselves. But I remember in one of the shots they asked me to dance, so they put on like I asked them to put on some trance, and they were like all dancing together and stuff. I was dancing on camera and stuff, so there is footage of this somewhere. I just haven't seen them use it yet. But actually, I saw the one they did with Caps and Jankos, I think, which was this. This was the same shot that I did, just by them, right? So I'm gonna see if I can find it for you guys, and then you can see how it could look if I was to be there. So I remember it was one of these videos. I'm just gonna have to find. Oh, this one. Okay. So okay. Okay. So if you go on this video that I send now in the Twitch chat, you'll see in the beginning of the video, Caps and Jankos are dancing. And that was filmed on this day. So I did my version of this, right? I haven't seen it anywhere, but this version of me exists somewhere. They have this footage of me dancing. So it exists. I don't know when they're gonna use it, but it's out there somewhere. I just got reminded when I saw this video that this actually exists. Yeah, they could use this whenever they want. They have so much power over me. And then maybe I break my bubble, of being like a comfortably bad dancer. Maybe that breaks my bubble if I got to see it for myself. But yeah, without seeing it myself, I would say I'm a bad dancer, but I'm at least comfortable being a bad dancer. I'm comfortable in that. I have accepted it. But I'm kind of curious actually to see. I'm kind of curious as well to hear what people would say, if they would agree with me or disagree or have another angle that they view it from. I feel like it would just be interesting. Where were we? Talking about all kinds of stuff, and I just keep rambling all the time. I have actually been to Australia once. I was in Perth, Brisbane, Cairns, and Sydney. This was 20. When was this? Maybe like 29. 2009, sorry. 2008. I was not old. Wait. 2012 I went to gymnasium. So 2011, 2010. So it's like 2008, yeah. Something like that. So we went Perth, Cairns, Brisbane, Sydney, in that order. It was nice. I was kind of surprised to see that the travel time between Perth and Cairns, which is basically west coast to east coast in Australia, was like 6-7 hours. It was basically like traveling a whole continent, you know? I mean, it is, I guess, because Australia is the majority of Oceania, right? But it was so weird to be in the same country and fly 6 to 7 hours. To me, this is so weird. As a European, this is really strange, you know? I'm still alone at the office, yeah. And I will have to send you guys soon. I have 10 minutes. Then I'm out. How good is my German? Nicht so gut. But I know like the standard phrases like Dankeschön, Tschüss, Hallo, wie geht's? Ich bin gut. Und dir? These kind of things I know, but not more. I think I understand better though than I speak. My German is not so good, but like understanding German is fine. Who do you think you look more like, mom or dad? Mom, I think. I feel like both me and my sister got our mom's look. But me and my sister, like seriously, we might as well be twins, I feel like. She's legit me with long hair. Even though she's 2.5 years older. But she's legit me with long hair. And we're not twins, which is weird. I feel like everyone always thinks we're twins, but we're not. We play at 9 tonight, so in 4 hours 40. I'm gonna do before my game. I was thinking I send you guys to the LEC stream. I'll watch the games myself, order some food, maybe take a nap later, and then we're good to go. I'm not gonna play anymore. I'd rather watch them play, I think. And anyways, today I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. Not bad. I would have liked more, but I think 6 games is not bad. If I like taking naps, not really. But I hate more waking up late, so I'd rather take naps and wake up early than wake up late and not take naps, if that makes sense. Like I feel like I'm at my best when I wake up really early in the morning, like 6 a.m. early in the morning. I'm not pushing it that far right now because we play too late, right? But let's say when playoffs comes around and we play at 5 instead of at 9, then maybe I won't push it to 6 a.m. early, but like 8 maybe, or 7 or 8. I think that's when I'm at my best. When I wake up at like 12 or 1, I just can't get shit done, honestly. I'm just not that kind of guy. You give me mornings, I'll move mountains. You give me evenings, I'll probably just watch a show and chill. I do wish we played earlier, yeah, but I understand it's not possible for viewership, so I adapt. I adapt. You have a ritual before going into a stage game? Talking to myself, I guess, is the closest you'll get. In a way, I guess streaming as well has become a ritual a bit because I did it a bit last year and this is split as well now. But since that's not always possible, I don't think it counts as much as a ritual as talking to myself is. And when I say talking to myself, it's basically like I go in the bathroom, I look in the mirror, and I just have a fucking pep talk. Like seriously. Just hype myself up, go through the stuff that I need to go through and remind myself, you know, that I played this game for 11 years. There's no reason for me to be with lack of confidence in this situation. Just trust myself, trust my teammates, go ham, go hard, leave it all on drift, that kind of stuff, you know. just a pep talk in the mirror. Sounds cringe probably, but works for me. So that's what I do. You ever get the jitters before any kind of game? I get it before every game. The bigger the game, the more I get it. But there's not a single game actually that I don't get it. I think at the point when I don't get it anymore, that's probably a good sign of not being a pro player anymore, or like not being supposed to be a pro player anymore. It's basically, I feel like that's basically the world telling me, okay, you've done yours, you know. But until that happens, I think I should play. What shoes I'm wearing today? I have the same outfit as yesterday. Nothing fancy, just red shoes, our game pants. I don't like them so much. I kind of can't wait until we get like G2 game pants, because I feel like this and this, it goes fine together, right? Like the shirt and the pants, but like these are not G2, these are just Adidas. I feel like if they made like with this logo maybe, and like maybe this pattern like this, it would be cool, like on the pants as well. And then the shirt is just, I got it from a friend, has Goofy on it, and it's still an Adidas one. Wait, where's the thing? You see, it's still an Adidas one, so I don't break any brand guidelines. But I think it's like it's a nice reminder that my friends are awesome, and I don't break any brand guidelines, so that's great. So there's actually a story. I I don't remember how exact. Like I just remember my friends started calling me long legs, which is basically the direct translation of Goofy in Swedish. So in Swedish we call him långben, which basically directly translates into long legs. And then I think I just said that randomly at the party because that's what I thought it was called in English, and then everyone was laughing at me, and then I realized it's not called long legs in English, it's called Goofy. And from there on, it was a thing. And then for my birthday last year, they got me this, which I wasn't here for, so they gave it to me now in January. I got it sometime, I think the first time I met them was like 4 weeks ago or something, and then they gave it to me. But it was supposed to be for last year. But I was in China during my birthday for last year, and then after China I went to Sweden, so I didn't have time to see them until this year. So I got it now. But yeah, it's just a good reminder that my friends are awesome, and you need them, you know. Life is fun, but it's a lot more fun when you have people to share it with. I think with that we call it a day. That's a good note. That's a wholesome note to end it on. So twitch.tv/LEC is 3 minutes away on the dot to starting. So I'm gonna rate them, and I will say bye-bye to you guys. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Don't forget our game tonight at 9. Play against Schalke. Important game. Keep our distance from Fnatic and keep up with Rogue, I guess, because they seem to win every game they play, other than us. So it's an important game. And I'll be here Friday, Saturday next week, just like this week, just like last week, and the week before that. It's something I'll try to keep up for the entire split. I guess playoffs might be different, but at least for the regular season, this is how I'll do it. So just keep an eye out. Friday, Saturday around lunch, I'll be here. And yeah, have a nice week. Bye bye.